What is the most important or relevant social problem or problems in your community?
I think actually it would be more that we don't talk about mental illness or mental health enough. I know recently we've kind of gotten into a state where people are becoming more transparent with what they talk about and their own personal struggles with mental illness or mental health, but I know even when my parents were growing up, I had a aunt who just passed away recently who had schizophrenia, and I think my family was always looked at as a little bit weirder because they had a daughter that had a schizophrenic condition, and I don't know, like it seems better now that we're starting to get to a point where we can start talking about mental illness or even things like anxiety or psychological disorders, because I think before it's always been looked at as something weird or something that like people don't want to associate with you if you have a certain mental illness. But we're learning now that most people do have anxiety, or most people do have some kind of self-confidence or self-esteem issues, and I think those are only helped by being able to talk with someone. So through something like counseling, or through something like even just talking with people that also have the same kind of issues, and just understanding more about your body and more about your struggles mentally with yourself and with I guess the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive others. I think it's really important to have discussions with various people and kind of like understand how they see things and kind of describe how you see things, and maybe I don't know, just to think about it more rather than just like keeping it all bottled up and not telling anyone, and then being confused why you feel a certain way and not being able to find an answer why you feel a certain way, or why you feel that you're not able to achieve something that someone else is and you're always brought down, right? Just feeling less than someone else and like always comparing yourself to someone else. I think those things are also tied into anxiety. But I don't know, yeah, that's what I think. Something that is still kind of a problem is that we don't really reference or talk about how people can feel in certain situations, and I think it's really important to get to a place where we can start really talking about for real like what people struggle with and understanding what that means and how people can be treated.
Okay, thank you. Okay. What is the most important or social problem in your community?
I would have to say it's inconsideration. People don't understand that if someone inconsiderate, it doesn't take time to do the small things. Others have to do all these massive things because 20 people didn't do the little thing that could take them 2 minutes, but now I have to spend an hour doing it because they couldn't do something simple. Or it's fine, that guy will clean it up, not me, it's not my job. But don't you think I want to get out there? Don't you think that I want to go spend time with my friends? Or don't you think I need to study? Why is it that your 2 minutes of getting out there a little earlier has to cost me hours? That's not fair to me. That's not right. And it shows that people really, as much as you claim to be friends and care for each other, if you can take two minutes out of your life to help me out, are we even friends? Are you real? Probably not.
Yeah, that's very valid. Thank you.